Anyway.
Drama outside the Barclays.
Time for some hogwash. This will make me feel a little bit better. I gotta pee though.
Center for the Brooklyn Nets home opener. Protesters tried storming the entrance over the team's decision not to let Kyrie Irving play because he won't get vaccinated. CBS 2's Lisa Rosner has more.
Jessica, Irving has said this is not about being pro or anti-vaccine, but about being true to what feels good for him. Rally organizers say they were taking a stance against New York City's vaccine mandate. Just before Sunday's 4 p.m. Nets game, barricades at the Barclays Center entrance were removed. You see the man in red motions people to come in, and protesters use all their might to break through a group of security guards who eventually got a hold of them and closed all doors for a short time. Ticketed guests already inside watched it unfold.
All this for Kyrie? Because he don't want to get vaccinated? But Kyrie could play if he get vaccinated.
The rally started hours before the game at a park about a mile away from the Barclays Center. It was organized by several groups, including Teachers for Choice, Reverend Kevin McCall, and Black Lives Matter activist Hank Newsom, who marched to the Barclays Center with signs. Upon arriving, McCall and Newsom got upset when they were told the DJ outside Barclays could not turn down the music for a few minutes, and then dozens swarmed the plaza. The Nets say Irving is not allowed to play under New York City's vaccine mandate, which requires at least one COVID-19 vaccine shot to enter indoor venues. Irving, a Montclair, New Jersey native, has said, quote, "I am staying grounded in what I believe in. It is not about being anti-vax or about being on one side or the other. It is just really about being true to what feels good for me." Also saying this has everything to do with what is going on in our world, and I am being grouped into something that is bigger than just the game of basketball.
This is against the mandate. They're trying to take away our freedom.
Fans like this one, who is visiting from Missouri, had mixed reactions.
Did it kill the vibe for you coming to the game today?
Oh, it sure did, because I was the only person I came to see.
You know, it's a shame that someone who's that good is not playing.
He's doing what he needs to do for himself and his family, so I'm with him 100%.
I trust science. I believe in science. I feel like he should do it, but hey, you know, I'm not even going to say to each his own. I feel like he should do it.
I mean, definitely should be vaccinated because if you're a star figure, it's probably a good idea to set a good example, but you know.
The Nets lost 111-95 to the Charlotte Hornets. As for the protests, no arrests were made. Outside the Barclays Center, Lisa Rosner, CBS 2 News.
Pfizer has released new data showing its COVID vaccine is 90.
Fuck. Bullshit. Sorry, I keep running outside because like I got like Amazon delivery, like Amazon Fresh, and they just did not deliver. It's a lie. They're saying that they delivered, but it was just a total fucking lie, and it was never actually delivered. Wait, what the fuck? No, they didn't yoink it. They put a photo. I think they fucking delivered it to my neighbor or some shit, dude. What the fuck? What? Can you please address that you fucked you're married? What the fuck? Fuck's my delivery, bro? Ay. New house problems. They have like no way of being like, yeah, they didn't deliver it to my house. Like, it's just like you only can be like missing item. Each individual item has to be like individually reported as a missing item. What, like, just like, can just say it never fucking delivered? Like, just like, why can't I just be like the entire thing was not delivered? Oh, there is. Order arrived. Oh, there was actually order did not arrive. But like not the entire thing. You have to do it every single individually, like. Share your screen so we can give you support. No, it's not. It's not like yoinked. They just like straight up delivered to the fucking wrong address, I think, or did like I don't even know what the fuck the photo is. Yeah, let me give you guys my Amazon account. What? There's a return policy? Every single thing has a return policy? Oh, there is no oh, you can't do it. Like if you just if your order just like does not come through, if your order does not arrive, it's like you're cucked. You're cooked. It doesn't matter. Nice. Got it. Okay, cool. GG's, I guess. I'll have to do it again. Go to your neighbor's house. I don't even know which fucking neighbor's house it is. I have no idea where it went. It's not Yoink. Meanwhile, some driver shit posting on TikTok about his devious lick. No. Bro, first of all, what devious lick, bro? Like, they deviously licked my fucking chicken tendies, like, that are not even cooked yet. You know what I mean? Oh, sick, dude. What a devious lick that is, dude. They deviously licked uncooked chicken tendies. Return policy doesn't apply to lost packages. Oh, nice. Well, what are you gonna do? You need to call the... I'm not gonna fucking call them, dude. I just like this too much. Deviously like the commies tendies. That's what you get for not being able to cook food? Wait, what? It's literally so I can cook food. This is not like... This isn't cooked food. It's uncooked chicken. It's just raw chicken. That's what I ordered. When I say tendies, I mean raw chicken that I will cook, that I will marinate and cook. So strange. People are so fucking strange. Anyway, CNN reporter confronts parents at school spreading bogus vaccine claims. All right.
0.7% effective against symptomatic COVID in children ages 5 to 11. On Tuesday, an FDA advisory committee is scheduled to meet to discuss whether the agency should grant emergency use authorization for the shots for that age group. Children 12 and older can already get it, and for those students at one Miami private school, a strange vaccine mandate is in place. Any student who gets a shot must stay home for 30 days. The problem is it's based on bogus claims. The Florida Department of Education has sent a letter to school officials telling them they should review their policies and conform to Florida law. Our Gary Tuckman has more on the controversy.
Oscar Ascanio has a son who goes to Miami's Centner Academy.
Well, you know, I think it's a family decision, and we should respect, like everybody's privacy.
It is a family decision, but it makes everyone safer because so many people have gotten the vaccinations. Tens of thousands of people are not dying.
There's a lot of people who get the vaccine and it's dying right now.
Nah, that's not true.
So, no, it is true.
No, it's not true.
Fox News says the truth.
Fox News says it's true, but that's definitely not true. It's false. That's the problem.
Fox News is the one that you can get, like.
Now, let me just tell you, sir. The greatest scientists in the world know that this vaccine is saving lives. So my question for you
is not the best scientist in the world.
Yeah, well,
that's just one opinion,
Yeah, you're hearing bad information, sir. But with all due respect, I wish you good health.
Thank you so much. Same to you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Alex Serrano has 3 children who go to the school.
When you got the letter that said that children would have to stay home for 30 days if they got the vaccine, did you say to yourself, I'm glad they sent that out?
Yes. And I sent an email to the owners of the school saying that I'm in complete support of the policy and thanking them for it.
Parents here say the letter banning vaccinated children from returning to school for 30 days also declared that children who get the vaccine could potentially transmit COVID to other children, which is certainly not true. The school released a statement saying the policy is a prudent precautionary measure. The owners of this school are a woman named Layla Sentner and her husband David Sentner. This spring, after Layla Sentner sent out another email declaring that teachers who get vaccinated can't come near the students, she told CNN,
there were all sorts of evidence and stories that came out that said potentially unvaccinated people are being impacted by being around vaccinated people.
There is no such evidence. The Sentner Academy has one building for preschool students and kindergartners, a separate building for 1st through 8th graders. Most of the students aren't yet eligible for vaccines, but they soon will be. One child who soon will be is the daughter of this woman.
You are very relieved she's not in that school anymore.
Very relieved.
Iris Acosta-Zobel and her husband pulled their 1st grade daughter out of the Sentner Academy last spring without getting any of their tuition back because they got more and more scared of the increasing anti-vax and anti-mask views at the school.
The school encouraged the students to take their mask off.
And they told your daughter, your 6-year-old daughter, take your mask off?
Yep.
And did your daughter tell you about that?
She told me, she says, why are you teaching me this, but the school is saying this? So
you must have been infuriated.
It was
I found it. It was delivered to the fucking neighbor's house. And of course, it's super wet, so the bags exploded. And now there's just like fucking shit all over my neighbor's doorstep. Oh God. Okay, I'll be back in one more second.
It was a very stressful time.
The Academy is a non-denominational school. Records from the Federal Election Commission do show that both Layla and David Sentner donated very large amounts of money to Republican candidates and organizations. For example, both of them made separate donations to the Trump Victory Committee in 2020. Their donations, $500,000 apiece. Layla Sentner is active on social media, conspiracy theories on her Instagram account, including this strange one declaring, "They told us the sun will give you skin cancer, but in reality the sun prevents skin cancer." Of course, that's untrue. Neither Sentner would agree to talk to us this time around. But some of the parents we talked to at the school say they respect and admire her. However, many parents have pulled their children out. Their respect, if it ever existed, gone.
You don't indoctrinate, you educate. And much of what's happening there is an indoctrination that follows her beliefs.
And Gary joins us now. So the letter I mentioned from the Florida Department of Education that was sent to the school, what's the school's response?
So the Department of Education told the school that it needed to respond, Anderson, by 5 o'clock Eastern time today. Drum roll, it does not appear the school responded. I can tell you the Department of Education says its investigation will be thorough. If it shows that student rights were violated, they say the school could be punished, which could include the stripping of scholarship funding. And as of now, there's no evidence at all, no public evidence that the school is worried.
No, well, no. It is not. No. It's for officers, period. Has nothing to do with their vaccination status. So that's just wrong. That's a bad. I think there was a headline from a corporate outlet, which we all know corporate media lies. Okay, they do not tell the truth. Assume what they tell you is false and then figure out why they're telling you a false narrative. I put that out there as a proposal months ago, and the reason we're doing it is because people are being treated poorly in Seattle and Minnesota and New York, NYPD. They don't have the support. They've had their funding cut. They get criticized if they just enforce the law. Some places they don't even enforce the law, like in San Francisco. They don't prosecute people shoplifting, so you have rampant crime. So that's why we're doing it, because morale is low. Morale is low for years because of how law enforcement's been treated. But when you saw all the rioting last summer, all the vitriol directed at them, Florida stood up and said, we back the blue. And so we are 100% excited about saying anyone that's being mistreated, if the morale's low, if you can't take that environment, and we have openings here, you're going to get an environment where people are going to support you. And I think that's something and I can tell you the people that have come down from some of these places already, you talk to them, it's the best decision they've ever made. So we're looking to capitalize off a lot of communities across our country who've turned their back on law enforcement, who aren't providing them the support, where there's all kinds of different problems with just being able to do the job. So it has nothing to do, it will be available to anyone who comes. And so if people are trying to say it's a vaccine issue, it's not, has nothing to do with that. They've been mistreated for a long time. I don't think a police officer should be fired over shots. I don't think that's correct. They've been out in the line. They've been out for months, a year and a half, 2 years, doing their job. And we said that they were heroes for a while, and now all of a sudden,
no, we didn't. You did, motherfucker. I love when conservatives are like, oh, we've been calling them heroes for the past year. It's like, no, dude, you've been calling them fucking heroes. Okay. Not everybody's been calling them heroes. As a matter of fact, most people have been protesting against them. And you kind of said that they're heroes because people were protesting against them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not an organic movement. You have just created this situation. Update on the groceries. I got everything. And we're good. Pro cops dying, COVID based DeSantis. Did you tell your neighbor, or are you on the Ring doorbell stealing shit? No, I didn't tell him shit, dude. That was a devious lick. It was a literal devious fucking lick, dude. I deviously licked my own fucking groceries back. You absolutely got recorded on their Ring and will be arrested, Lamau. Yeah, okay. They can suck my cock, okay? Yeah, go ahead. Arrest me, motherfucker. For what? Like, getting my own groceries? Did you order meat on Amazon? Can you do that in the US? Big if true? Yeah, you can do that. I'm just saying how it looks. All no, it's cool. It's the house I think is empty. Cops aren't even getting fired for letting shots out of their guns. No one's firing a cop for not getting vaccinated. Well, they would, yeah. They can, and they are. No one's there. You should leave a note on their door. Yeah, when it's fucking raining like crazy. I haven't been following politics for about 2 months now. Is the 2.5 trillion bill still in limbo? Not only is it in limbo, it's no longer 2.5. I think it's going to be 175 at the end. That is if it even gets through. Hold up. A little piece of candy today with a lot of promise of future Hogwatch. Dude, I don't care about this person, this like undercover QAnon person, okay? It's kind of weird.
and some jurisdictions want to fire them. I think that's wrong for sure. But our $5,000 bonus, that applies to anyone. I mean, if you're in NYPD and you're not getting the support you need and you're qualified, you come down here, you're going to get a bonus because we've got your back, and it's a way to say thank you, just like we did with the $1,000.
This is so dumb, dude. I thought they didn't have money. What's going on? They got enough money to fucking hire. They got enough money to fucking hire the cops that are unvaccinated, hog cops. They're like, listen, down here in Florida, we love our hogs, okay? We want to make sure our hogs are extra hog-like. We're a big fan of you. If you are even more hog-like, you should come to Florida. I mean, there's a lot of crime that you can stop here.
Bonuses that we gave for every sworn law enforcement officer in last year's budget as a way to say thank you. While other jurisdictions were defunding police, we were funding them and then doing bonuses. So we're going to continue to do that. We're also going to have a proposal to increase pay for the state law enforcement agencies so we can make sure we keep folks there, and then that's competitive. We lose people from corrections and stuff because fortunately it's a tight labor market, so people have more options. So we've got to remain competitive. So we're going to do all that, but that's really just about creating a good environment, a pro law enforcement environment. And I can tell you, when you let that go,
there was no, like, police were not defunded. Like, that's not even a real thing that happened. Okay, it's just like another fucking fake thing. Yeah, dude, it's great. Well, let the cops teach in schools. I think that's what we should do. And that's another way. That's a win-win, because like that way there's going to be no CRT. It'll literally be the opposite of CRT. Okay, it'll be critical racism theory, where they're like, actually, it's really good to do racism and totally justified. 1350, that sort of thing. So that's a win-win for Florida overall.
When public safety starts to erode, all these other things we're talking about, jobs, education, all this stuff, quality of life, it all is undercut.
Yeah, the 1350 project. Yeah, that's what I called it. That's what I'm calling it. Thank you, Chatter.
Because you're not going to have a thriving community if you don't have a safe community. And so we are committed to that. And I think we have an opportunity. We talk about...
Remember, the state of Florida, never forget, in the aftermath of the Parkland shooting, the state of Florida launched a pioneer project. This project did not, in a state where like teachers have to literally spend out of pocket for school supplies, where, they're not getting raises, the state magically found money to create a project, create a fucking, a new bill that would offer $500 to every teacher who fucking got a gun. That is what they did in the state of Florida. Okay? That's not it sounds like, if you're not in the United States of America, that sounds like a fucking joke, right? Like if you're in Europe, you're like, what? A school shooting happened and the only fucking piece of legislation that came out of it was like giving money to teachers if they purchase a weapon? That's right. That's literally what happened, dude. It's awesome. Anyway, new video on the Chappelle special. What is this? Oh, I love this country, man. It's a beautiful country. It's the best country. It's the greatest country on earth. I swear to God. We are such a fucking meme, dude. So awful.
Businesses here, and that's great. I mean, we're going to continue to do that. But we have a historic opportunity to bring in very talented people in law enforcement to come to the state of Florida who have not been treated well by their communities. And we stand ready and willing and able to capitalize on that and guarantee them an environment that they will be appreciated.
It's so good. So fucking good, dude. It's me!